And
I've also been here before, so I have no excuse. So hi everybody, I'm KJ. So exciting news, I actually just got a job offer. I'm really excited about that. It's a government job, so that's pretty good. I'm excited about that. I have a long track with the government though. I'm getting a government job now. Have a lot of student loan debt from both grad and undergrad. I did the Peace Corps, which is a government program as well. I also did the Marine Corps for 6 years. 6 years, so I'm really good at like riding the system, like way better than even GM, like so good at it. But outside of being good at riding the system and like milking it for all it's worth, I am going through some struggles. Like I think the first one is pretty obvious. My hair can't decide if we're lesbian or not. So it's confusing for both me and my husband. But a friend of mine tried to make me feel better about it, and they're just like, oh, but your hair makes you look like a celebrity. And I was really excited for a minute, and then she said who it was. Justin Bieber. So not too excited after that. But obviously I don't look like Justin Bieber. I mean, first and foremost, I was in the Marines, so like my balls are way bigger than his. But even before the Bieber comments, I've had some self-confidence issues, like body image, like pretty typical kind of things I think women deal with a lot. And it's like the asymmetrical white girl effect. So like I got the junk in the trunk, but like the balance issue in the front is kind of a thing. Like an A on a good day. But I mean, I try to find the positives in everything. So the positive that I figured out is like I can, no matter how deep a V I wear, I will never look slutty. It just won't happen. Like it's what I think would be similar to like if the Ken doll was a real person and he walked around with like crotchless pants. Like everyone would kind of look and be like, all right, yeah. Have fun. But the downside is that, I'm like constantly off balance. Like I'm not super coordinated. And so like heels, like I'm doing right now, are a little bit precarious for me. Like I'm always feeling like I'm a drunk camel, like walking down an icy hill. I'm just like, And now that I think of it, like I'm actually really pissed at Drake. Like I'm pretty sure he stole my moves for his Hotline Bling video. Like that's asymmetrical white girl cultural appropriation, sir. Excuse me. Like the appropriation thing is like kind of in the news lately. Like I agree with it in some sense, but like sometimes it's just too politically correct. I think it's just like you appreciate a culture and you want to incorporate it, and like I try to do that too. So I guess in that way I am like Bieber. We both do the appropriating thing. But I'm not ballsy enough to do it in person. So I just try to do it like little by little, like sort of in text messages. I like to like kind of play with it. But my phone apparently knows that I'm really white. So like I'll text my good friends, I'll be like, I'll try to type like, holla, and then autocorrect will be like, hey there. I guess that's what I would have said. Or I'll be like, yo, 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 and then I'll change it to like, good morrow. And then I'll be like, what up, my... And then the phone just shuts off. It won't even let me type sister. But, I mean, with that kind of appropriation, like, the only person that's going to be offended is, like, Vanilla Ice in the 90s. So, I think I'm okay with that appropriation. But, like, I do it because, like, I don't really feel like I have that much culture. I'm from Wisconsin originally. So, white girl from Wisconsin, woo, culture. Like, the only thing I think of is, like, we got cheese. Cheese is pretty fucking awesome. Yeah. We have, what else do we have? We have cheese. We have like Fargo level cursing. You know, like a 1-year-old who can't even make English words yet cursing. It's like gosh darned it. You're like, what the I'm not offended at all. And the last thing we have is like a bunch of old Polish ladies making lefse with their sagging boobs just like tucked in their waistband. Yeah, where's my husband? You have a lot to look forward to. A lot to look forward to. It's gonna be good. And the other bad thing that I'm kind of struggling with is like I have terrible eyesight. So like if any of you have like contacts or glasses, I'm a -8. So pretty soon I'm gonna have to use like echolocation to get around. James, I'm gonna need you and your animal noises, like, where are you, my friend? But it's actually good, maybe good that I'm losing my eyesight, because I found out that I'm actually the ugly one in my relationship lately. True. Totally true story. I was talking to my mom on the phone. This was a couple months back. My husband was having a problem finding a job when we first moved here, and she was like, oh, just tell Rudy not to worry, like, in the meantime, he can just be one of those guys that, like, goes around, like, those attractive guys that goes around with the old ladies and, like, takes them to the shows and stuff, but without the sex. I was like, wait, Mom, are you saying that my husband should be like a high-class prostitute? And she's like, no, I said without the sex. I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. I'm sure. Again, finding the positive, that's a compliment. Like, that's a compliment. You're good-looking enough to be called a high-class hooker. I feel like that's a compliment. I've never been called good-looking enough to be a high-class hooker. Oh, no, wait, sorry, I have. The Bieber thing. I forgot about it. That's all for me. Thanks so much, guys.
Getting a lot better at that. All right, keep it going for Kristin, everyone. All right, you guys still with us? We got 2 more to go. You guys still with us? All right, great. So.